Hey guys, in this video, I want to share with you the story of how I got my story of how pickleball changed my life in USA Pickleball and also on my local Fox 5 News. Why is that important? It's important if you are growing a business or if you just want to inspire people, then getting yourself into the media at no cost can elevate your brand, elevate your authority, and it's just a really great thing to do to inspire other people to start this amazing, crazy, cool, emotional, at sometimes sport. So there are two really important layers to this. So first of all, recognizing that we have a story. I think that's the first thing. And sometimes we don't think that we do, but we actually do. Now, my story in particular, I'm not going to go into the full details, but essentially in 2021, I got a medical condition called Guillain-Barré syndrome where I was unable to walk. I'm fortunate to be walking now. But in coming back to San Diego, I heard the sound of pickleballs. I love pickleball to be made louder, by the way. And I learned about open play, and it got me back on my feet again. It helped me with my mental health and my loneliness issues, and it helped me want to do business again. And so that is my story, right? So the way that I got this news story was that Pickleball USA had posted something saying, do you have a story to share? So this is the big takeaway that I want you to get from this video, which is taking an opportunity. That is so important in business generally, because what happens is that these opportunities open, but we don't slip through. Sometimes that can be fear. Sometimes that can be the thought of, oh, they're not going to want me, right? It's all of these mental stories. But if we actually take those opportunities, what you'll notice is that more things, more amazing things will start to happen from that. So this is another important part, which was on my Instagram profile, which I messaged them through, I had a pinned story, which was my story that I'd done for myself, which then they looked at and said, oh, this is a really good story. So knowing your story, knowing how to put that together is very important. I'll talk about how I can help you with that potentially later. And so then what happened was they saw the story. Then they said, oh, we're going to contact one of our journalists. And then they contacted me. And then the story went live. Now, here's the piece around the local Fox 5 story. I had originally contacted Fox 5 to do this story, but they didn't do it. But however, when the USA Pickleball story came out, I sent that link to them, and then because it already been featured in USA Pickleball, and this is just how the media works. I've been in the media for years and doing stuff with publications, but they saw that, and then they contacted me, and then they sent a film crew down to do a story at my local Marriott hotel. So when you get one piece of media, oftentimes if you use that strategically, you can get other and basically start moving up in terms of your credibility. Now, here's the reality. Yes, sometimes when a news story comes out, you can get a flood of business, but it's actually really about what you do with the story. Now, I used to be a personal trainer, and I would always get in my local paper, but then I would cut those out and I would put them around the gym and I would get clients from it. So don't be thinking that always you're going to get this massive surge. Yes, if something, I think goes out on Shark Tank and, sales are high, but I got to set realistic expectations. It's more actually about what you do with the coverage. And that strategy itself landed me a 6-figure book deal when I got featured in our magazine, and then I used that to get a deal. So think about this in terms of putting your story out there and then using the coverage to elevate your credibility and then open up other doors for you, and you just build up your bank of media. So what I want you to think about from this video is, first of all, what's my story? Or maybe you're watching this as a coach at a pickleball club, and what you want to be thinking is, I need to get to know more of my clientele. I need to know about them, because if you don't know about them, then you can't potentially present their story. And the more stories that you have, the better. If you'd like help, I've actually done a deeper media training because I've been doing this for years. I've gotten hundreds of thousands of dollars of free media training. You can check out the link to the Picklepreneurs Mastermind in the description. But also, if you know you kind of have a story, but you don't know how to tell it, and you want to start using that in your business and your marketing, then also go into the community, reach out, we'll do a call, and then I can help you to kind of position that, because it really is about how you position yourself and your story. I know that so many lives have been changed with Pickleball, and hopefully you're watching this going, oh my God, I get it. Like, that makes sense to me. Don't miss out. There's people that want your story. Sometimes that can go to national TV. Just, again, it just moves up the ladder. And, you know, you can use this media over and over again, of course, to inspire people. Let me know in the comments, what is your story? I know that most likely you've shared your Pickleball story thus far to lots of people, but I want you to, in the comments, what I want you to do is come at it from a different angle. What do you think is media worthy? What do you think is something that people would like to hear about your story that could inspire other people? And I know I'm in Pickleball to help transform more lives. I don't know if you can hit a ship outside. I'm in Coronado. It's a huge ship. Probably didn't, but I can see it there. I think it's a banana boat that comes occasionally. So let me know in the comments what your story is and where you would like to be featured. Maybe that's USA Pickleball, but maybe that's your local TV. Maybe it's a magazine. And hopefully we can get you that coverage and grow your public relations in Pickleball. And I'll see you in another video. Take it easy.